Teacher Talking Sports, what does, what do, how we live. Let's continue the series. I recently started where I attempt to name the best player in each MLB franchise's history, their all-time GOAT. Previously did this for NHL, NBA, and NFL teams. They're in playlists. You can check them out. Teams I've done are also in a playlist for MLB. Going in alphabetical order, today we land on the Boston Red Sox, who have a lengthy history from 1901 to 1907. They were known as the Boston Americans since 1908. The Boston Red Sox, they've won 9 World Series: 1903, 1912, 1915, 1916, 1918, and then of course that long time without one until 2004, but then 2007, 2013, and 2018. Now, before I reveal who I believe is the GOAT of the franchise, I've been revisiting the MLB Mount Rushmores I did about 3 years ago, where I attempted to name the 4 best players in each MLB franchise's history. So just thought I'd go through them again, see if I would make any changes. I decided to keep the Red Sox the same. I'll name them in alphabetical order by last name, although this was a tough one. The Rocket, Roger Clemens, pitched his first 13 seasons with the Red Sox, won 3 Cy Youngs, went 192 and 111, led the league in ERA 4 times with Boston. Pedro Martinez, man, one of the most dominant stretches in MLB history. If you take a look from 1999 to 2003, that 5-year stretch, 82 and 21 with a 2.10 ERA, 0.91 WHIP. Won 2 Cy Youngs with the Red Sox. Ted Williams, seen as one of the best hitters in MLB history, and he absolutely was. And then Carl Yastrzemski, played all 23 seasons of his career with the Red Sox, was named AL MVP in 1967, a year that he won the American League Triple Crown. Definitely some tough omissions when it comes to the Red Sox. So, few. Cy Young, he pitched, I think, either 7 or 8 years with Boston. Wade Boggs, another superb hitter. Darrell Evans, Big Papi, David Ortiz, Manny Ramirez, Jim Rice, Dustin Pedroia, Mookie Betts, to name a few. I'll name some active players. For all these, I name active players at the end who I think have a chance to maybe either make the Mount Rushmore, overtake the GOAT, or become honorable mentions. So I'll get to that at the end of the video. In the end, although the Red Sox have had some very good players throughout their lengthy history, I think most people would agree the best player is Teddy Ballgame, Ted Williams. Williams played all 19 seasons of his career with the Red Sox. Imagine if he didn't take 3 years off, due to the military. All in all, he won MVP in 1946 and 1949, finished runner-up 4 times, finished 3rd, finished 4th twice, finished 6th, finished 7th twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 times finished in the top 7 in AL MVP voting. All-star every season of his career except for 2. In 1952, he only played in 6 games. Let's take a look at his season-by-season numbers via his Baseball Reference page, and let me just say, there is bold ink everywhere on his page. So for his career, batted .344, an MLB high, the highest in MLB history on base percentage of .482, slugging .634, second best ever behind Babe Ruth, 1,116 OPS, second best behind Babe Ruth, .344 batting average, nearly walked 3 times as many times as he struck out, worth 121.8 WAR, according to Baseball Reference. Again, bold ink everywhere. Where do you start? 6-time batting champ, the last guy to bat over 400, which he batted .406 in 1941. On base percentage, he led 12 times. Remember, he played 19 seasons and won 2, really, 1952 and 1953. He didn't play enough to be eligible. Led the league in slugging 9 times. Led the league in OPS 9 times, led the league in runs 6 times, doubles twice, homers 4 times, RBIs 4 times. Just incredible numbers for his career. 521 homers, 1,839 RBIs, 1,798 hits, and again, 3 years in his prime, his age 24 to 26 seasons. He was in the military, or else he easily would have surpassed 3,000 career hits. As I mentioned, he has the highest on base percentage in MLB history. When it comes to WAR by position players, Baseball Reference credits him with the 11th most and 8th most when it comes to offensive WAR. He 20th all time with 1,798 runs, 46th all time in doubles, 20th in home runs, 4th in walks, 16th in RBIs. Just, an amazing hitter throughout his career, and didn't really slow down, until 1959 was a bit of a struggle for him, but then the following season he rebounded. So really, that was the only year. So he had negative 0.2 WAR that season, but that was really his only below average season. Just consistently a wonderful hitter. That was the only year he batted under 300 in his career. Other than that, the lowest batting average of his career actually came in his last season, and that was 316. Near every season except that 1959 season, he had over a 1,000 OPS. Ridiculous. I mean, 1,000 OPS is excellent in today's game, and he did it pretty much every season of his career. I could keep going with how awesome he was. Yes, he never won a ring. Yes, he barely got to play in the postseason. But are you going to blame Teddy Ballgame for that? You definitely can't. He did his part. The team around him just didn't help him enough. But let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree. Is Teddy Ballgame the best player in franchise history? As I mentioned, I would name active players who have a chance of overtaking the GOAT, which no one is going to overtake Ted Williams. Making a Mount Rushmore, I highly doubt it. Or be an honorable mention. Really just two guys that could be honorable mentions in the future. And one might be tough. Jaron Duran, who is now 28 years old, had an awesome season this past year. Really a breakout season, but it was a late breakout season. So maybe, we'll see if he has enough years left to accomplish being at least an honorable mention on a Mount Rushmore. And then Rafael Devers won a World Series in 2018 with the team, made 3 All-Star teams, one of the better hitting third baseman during his time with Boston, 8 seasons, 200 homers thus far. But that's about it for active players who I could see becoming an honorable mention at some point. But stay tuned for tomorrow. I will be doing the Chicago Cubs. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.